It is another day. It's Sunday, August 2nd. Beautiful morning today, actually. And it's past 7. The gym's already been open because your boy set the alarm for 5:55. And then 5:55 rolled around. I woke up. I was very open to waking up. You know what I mean? Like I got up, I turned the alarm off and all that. And then just went back to sleep, and it's absolutely valid, bro. I don't have many obligations today. Holy glare. I don't have many obligations today. I'm still a little burnt. I'm actually really tan. Like you can't oh there you go. It's probably the most tan I've ever been in my life. And I had 8-hour practices at school for marching band for 2 weeks in August sometimes. I would never get this tan. This shit's crazy. But I got two things to talk about today. Number 1, numero uno is we're only this young once, bro. You know what I mean? And not in like a not in the way that some people would say it, like, oh, we're only this young once, so we might as well party and all that shit. I think in moderation, that's absolutely valid. I think in moderation, that's absolutely valid. I participate sometimes, very rarely, probably only once, twice a semester. However, very valid. What I mean more is that like we're only this young once. Like we only have this great of health once. You know what I mean? Or hopefully not. Hopefully we have it. I'm trying to get rid of this glare. I shouldn't have worn a white shirt. Hopefully we have it for another 10, 15 years up until we're about like 35, and then slowly from there a little health problem here and there might creep in. It's not like we don't have health problems at this age. Like I've had a crazy Loki for someone this age. I've had a crazy ass health problem. But a lot of people that I know have also had that, so it's not that crazy. Not the exact problem, but something in the vein, something in the world that's just very very unfortunate for us to deal with. But shaped me to who I am today. Still deal with it. It is what it is. I can't change it. I wish I could sometimes, but I wouldn't be who I was today without it. I'm not saying everything happens for a reason. I don't truly believe that, because that shit low key pretty bogus, and I wish it never happened, because some things just happen and you you gotta fucking deal with it. Um, but that's what I'm here to say today. You know, like we're only this young once, and I think we should make the most of it, and we should not be too hasty. That's really what I'm trying to say here. Set your goals, work on your goals, and if you're not working on your goals, you're tripping. I don't know what you're doing. If take you could take days off, bro. You could take days off, but don't take more than one day off at a time, man. Like you can't fucking stop. If you want to get something that so few people have, you know what I'm saying? If you look in the grand scheme of life that so few people have, you got to do some shit that so few people do. even if you're even if you're well off, even if you got all that shit. Look at how many people that's well off that want everything. You know what I mean? Like I would consider myself relatively well off, very very lucky to have what I have, extremely privileged, right? Extremely privileged, extremely lucky to have what I have. But it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. It's the 1% of the 1%. You know what I mean? That's privileged and actually get what they want. You know, it's the 0.001% of the other 99% that get what they want. But what I'm saying is, even if you got that, you still gotta work your fucking ass off. You know what I mean? You still gotta get up every day. You still gotta get to it. I still gotta get to it. Just because I got enough, you know, green to survive for a while, you know what I mean? And enough bankroll to do basically whatever I want right now, because I don't want that much shit right now. I still got to get the fuck up and get to it, because in the future I'm gonna want to live in New York, bro. I think that's my one dream in life. As much as it might seem like just youthful, and all that, building a community of friends in New York, that's probably my one dream, bro. Nothing else really Nothing else really comes to mind. I got a lot of dreams. I got a lot of things I want to accomplish. I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, but a master of none is better than a master of one type shit, type ass motherfucker. I'm also a slow and steady wins the race tortoise in the hare type shit, motherfucker, right now. So don't be too hasty because you got all the time in the world, but you don't. But you don't because some shit could happen to you tomorrow and then you don't have all the time in the world anymore. So pursue your goals. Absolutely. Every day, do something that pushes you towards your goals, pushes the needle forward. That's what I've been using a lot. That term that I've been using a lot, pushing the needle forward, because it's interesting that, and this ties into my next topic, which is that we are so, like, most people are stuck in the past. Most people that I talk to are reminiscing about things that have happened to them in the past, problems, whatever they're thinking about. But this message is for me. These messages are for me because I deadass watched the video I put up yesterday twice because I was like, dang, I needed to hear myself say that a couple times because I was like, and now today, good ass mood. I'm about to get some, I'm about to get that good ass lifting again at the gym. Wow, I'm okay. My boy's texting me right now. He's probably canceling our plans. And I'm probably about to be pissed about that, but we'll see what happens with, okay, he's texting me a bunch. Fuck that shit. He's probably canceling our plans as we speak. Holy 5 texts. But what was I talking about? Oh, a lot of people I know are stuck in the past, stuck in problems that happened in the past, stuck on people that happened in the past, all that shit. But I'm low-key stuck in the future. You know what I mean? Like, I see the life that I could be living in the future, and I'm like, I feel like I'm already there. But if I was already there, life would be really boring. If I had everything that I wanted in the future now, I don't really want that. I don't want to skip any of this time that I get to spend right now because it's imperative. It's lucrative. That first and second semester of college, greatest period of my life so far, I think. I met the greatest people I have. And bro, this is another thing. This is a little bit off topic, but bro, I surround myself with geniuses. And it might be that just I find the smartness in everybody, but I was raised by two people that have a dictionary as a fucking brain. Like, genuinely, you could ask them. I've been reading a lot, right? So every time I come across a word that I don't know, I ask my parents. Geniuses, bro. I mean it. They know everything. And I would say I've inherited a bit of that, you know what I mean? I've inherited a bit of that. I try to be very well rounded as a person in terms of knowing just a bunch of random ass shit because that's what I like. I love Jeopardy. I love Jeopardy. I fucking love Jeopardy. I love general knowledge. It's imperative to creating social connection with a lot of people because you see someone out doing something that you know something about and you're like, oh shit, like I could talk to you about that for a minute. You see someone picking up a record that you like at the store, it's like you can talk to them about the album. You know what I mean? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song? You know what I mean? What's your least favorite song? And then, that's content right there too. Same thing there. But I surround myself with real geniuses. One of my roommates, genius when it comes to a lot of topics, a lot of everything that he's into, this creative art space, this shout out to him. My other roommate comes up with just some random ass ideas, and shout out to him. He's a genius, bro. He's a genius. I surround myself with really smart people, I think, or I just see the smartness in them. Other people I've met have just changed my bro. Meeting, this was going to be a whole video, but I'm going to condense it down. Meeting important people, meeting lucrative people is insane for your life. You know what I mean? Like a year ago, and being around them often it is so lucrative. It is so lucrative. I would consider myself someone who is I could suffice by myself. I like being by myself a lot. I like working by myself because it keeps me focused. I also like working with other people. I don't mind that. But forced group projects are the worst thing that ever happened to school, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. That shit is so bogus. Completely off topic. But not really. It's kind of on topic. But meeting important people is so lucrative. So lucrative. You genuinely need that shit. Because if you're not in pursuit of finding people that are important to you, then you're going to get stuck by yourself and it's not good. A year ago, I would consider myself kind of stuck by myself, right, at home. And it's like I had my family, so there's some geniuses around me and shit. But I wasn't meeting new people. So when I got to school, I met my roommates. I met a bunch of random ass people, right? Just daily. And they all know something about different topics that I can apply to my daily life, man. Like there's some real geniuses out there. Everyone knows something that you don't. Um, and I'm gonna leave you with that. That's my message today. Don't be too hasty. It would be boring if you achieved everything right now because then you're just gonna keep setting more goals and more goals and more goals, and then you get in the range of optimization. You're turning into Mark Zuckerberg type shit. Mark Zuckerberg don't even got hobbies, man. He he claimed that his garden in Hawaii, or I think it was Hawaii, he claimed that his garden was his hobby. But if you look at it, bro was optimizing every little part of the garden, bro. Like he was making machines that did everything for him and trying to make everything perfect and all that. Your hobbies should not be perfect, bro. If your hobbies, bro, I could talk about Zuck for a minute, but it's already 11 minutes. I have to get my lift in. And have a great day. The birds are chirping. The sun is smiling at you, bro. Have a great day. Peace out.